Okay, so now we're going to be talking about converting data types to different data types, or typecasting. Um, so you can see these 4 keywords that I've listed right next to the names of all the data types. These are actually the functions that are associated with the data types and that can be used to convert in between them. For example, I have the string data type here, the string data type's keyword here, and I use that to, hang on, let me uncomment this so you can see. I use that to concatenate int with string, because if I take out the string bit, I get an error, a type error, because you can't concatenate string to int. We already went over this, but I just wanted to make sure y'all knew. Yeah. So now we are going to be converting different values to different data types just to see how it reacts. So to set up this little kind of experiment, we're gonna create a testing val. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it to a value. Let's set it to a float value to start, 4.65. And then we can make a new testing val and make that equal to string testing val. And in between each of these, we can put a print type function. You guys don't actually have to follow along with this, but it's always good to follow along. And I'm gonna do the same for new testing val. And if I did it right, yep, it starts off as a float, but then after I make new testing val equivalent to string testing val, it turns into a string. Now, this is also possible if I just reassign testing val to string testing val, because you can actually do that. You can assign variables to values that actually involve them if they've already been declared. Oh, whoopsies. And replace that. And now it's the same result. Class float, class string. Both of these are the exact same statements. And you can do this for a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna be doing 6, that number, and then string, and then int string, and then you could even do true, which is a boolean, bool string. Now let's try converting a string to a non-string, because we all know strings are very versatile. I'm gonna start off with an int, so 946. That seems right. And then let's just make this int instead of string. And then we have something that starts at string and then goes to int. Now we can do this with a boolean as well. Bool. And then string bool. And finally a float. Let's make it negative, because why not? And yeah, as you can see here, that worked as well. That is how you typecast in Python.